America, I have an announcement to make, and it's against the threat of our gaggle freedom. We like to fly, and there's been a threat to democracy. In the name of a herdsman, the most diabolical dog shit throw I've ever seen. We're establishing a big wall. It's going to be huge. And frankly, nobody will ever want this herdy, whatever you call it. Frankly, it's a joke to me, and it should go away. And we're going to discuss it here at this summit. Thank you, and welcome to the UYYC community video.
What's happening, beautiful people? Welcome to this Community Spotlight UYYC edition. We are here with the entire family. 2025 Kansas State champ, 1A, 5A, woo, G2 Big Mike. His 1A literally blew me away. I don't know about y'all, but he pulled some things out of the Rolodex, if you will, that no one knew you had. Is that fair? Is that fair?
Kept it very smooth. Yeah, my bad. But I had someone come up to me after your performance, and they said they really liked how you throw sideways, and they want to try to emulate your style. So you're doing something right, because I didn't even know it was different, and it was super.
That's what I was talking about. A lot of us did. I didn't know you had all of that in the Rolodex, but it was beautiful. Sitting next to me, Big Dick, Brady Finley.
Hello.
Beautiful
Brady.
That's how we go from there. So, he's the guy that modeled the hat. If you bought this hat that we're wearing, you saw this guy smiling in the photo. Thanks for that. Con man.
Oh, I'm Quanta's son. I'm in the Discord. I'm also on the best team in America. Actually, we almost...
Don't break the chair. We're in a rental.
My best team in America in squatting throws. We just almost wiped the podium. Someone got lucky and snuck into second place, but they can say more about that.
And then, first place in sport, beat the Yoanator. Beat the Yoanator.
Yoanator
was there.
That's damn impressive.
Nico Gladys. Met his father, Sam Gladys. Let's see that. Beautiful people. Beautiful
Also
family.
Banger strings, and frankly, I know bangers.
This guy does not know bangers.
No, that's Corbin. That's Corbin.
Okay, that's fair.
According to Jake.
According to Jake, he does not know bangers.
But I think Jake doesn't know who knows bangers. Okay?
That's fair. That's fair. Third place in sport, our friend Corbin.
Technically, Missouri champion.
Yeah,
this is true.
Missouri champion
This guy came from
sport.
Wisconsin.
Yes. What they
13 plus, right?
We don't need to add that.
It does not matter how old you are. It's about what you bring. It's about the motion in the ocean, not about how long it is. Always remember
They
that.
didn't give him 13 under, did he?
Kansas State champion. In mind. Last but not least, the keeper of the Valhallas, the dad of Molly, Mr. Brennan Fox. So, this is a family reunion. I'm getting to meet Big Mike for the first time. Get a reunion from Worlds. This guy flew all the way across the world, and then you migrated how far?
5 plus hours.
5 hours. How far?
About 3.5, 4 hours for me.
3.5 and
9 hours.
9 hours. So this is actually the first time we've sat down, guys. How has the contest been? Has it been fun?
It's been a great time.
It's been crazy. We have been super busy.
Yep.
Big Mike's been getting ready. Also Big Mike has his beautiful wife and his beautiful baby here. My wife is holding this beautiful baby right now. So very sweet, very loving, and we'll cut that. So
I've seen your videos. You don't get videos.
That's fair. We've got 3 people here that's really been prepping, because y'all had big freestyles ahead of you, and then I've been doing nothing pretty much.
The prep doesn't stop though. Come Tuesday,
That's
You got
true.
the ATC championship.
That's
true.
right.
That's
I'm
right.
stoked to see what you guys bring to that. Prep doesn't stop, guys.
Will this come out before then?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
Well,
Can't
I
wait
hope
to
you
find
won.
out what the
DVD.
ATC
I hope
champion
one of
is.
us won.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
I hope you guys know I'm a judge.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Wow.
nice.
So if y'all want to give him money, Brian,
yeah.
Now's the time.
we can probably work that out here
I
on
take
film.
druids.
So you take
It's all
payment in
live.
beer.
You see
I
people
take
fail
druids.
this.
Well, he's got a beautiful one, right?
I got my Weapon X.
Weapon
No,
X.
I'd rather those be in
You pick up.
That's
I
right.
take meta slacks.
I will say
Meta
today.
slacks? I'll learn the meta slacks.
Yeah, ain't no way, bro.
I'll learn
Ain't
the
no
meta
way.
slacks for that.
The amount of times I got a video call from Matt.
Oh
Am I
yeah.
doing this right? Am I doing this right? Trying to
That
get
was
this like
the week that we grinded.
we grinded
Bro,
hard.
the fact that I got to where I got
It was a
from
first-
where I started was a miracle, to be honest. Did you grind that tree? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nico,
okay.
didn't you put that?
I think that was my second week.
Oh,
back.
yeah.
That's a tough
That was the second trick
That's a tough week.
I was like, are all of these like, am I just bad? Like, what's going on
It
here?
was wild when we were putting together the trick
We're looking for
schedule. It was
sponsors.
like,
Who's looking for
okay, we have like a
That
2
was
out of
a-
10, a 3 out of 10, an 8 out of 10,
Nico put
a
that
3
on
out of
there.
10, a 3 out. I was like,
sponsors?
damn, good.
What's he want?
Why?
No, I was just saying he put that trick in his routine.
He did.
Oh,
he hit
yeah.
it. It was clean.
Yeah, he
it
did hit it.
was good.
It was a big deal.
It was
You hear
clean.
Mike
I
in
was
the back.
I was so excited. Meta slack.
Yeah, he was like silent screaming. It was funny.
Fair. I mean, you killed your 1A routine.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, I didn't see your 5A routine. I was back at the table,
It was beautiful.
running the booth.
It was beautiful.
Unfortunately, it was a great, you know. We had fun with the booth today.
Yeah.
That's good.
I felt like a
You
lot
were
of,
slinging yo-yos.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
We had a great time.
Shout out to all the new people. who
Yeah.
Welcome to
stopped
G2.
by.
Yeah,
who got
dude.
one to join the Discord.
I hope y'all love the product and ding the piss out of them.
Let the ding set you free.
That's right.
That was my
Enjoy
favorite
them.
part
Love
of
them.
today. The competition was great, but getting to meet everybody and just
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, I thought you meant the
Definitely
ding
the
on
highlight.
yo-yos.
Yeah, that too.
Well,
Bro,
we're
the
gonna
ding's
do that
going
later
on.
with the herdsman when we chuck it mock Jesus at the wall. So
That's fair. Have you thrown the herdsman? Big Mike?
Not the new one. I don't think I need to. Honestly,
wow.
yeah. No.
How do you feel about it?
I don't know why we made a second one. We have a druid.
That's fair. That's fair.
But in all honesty, if you're new to G2, I'm sure this is a great entry level.
Yeah.
It's really pretty colors, so well done there. But
Yeah.
we do have this, which is an upgraded bimetal model competitive play. So
Fair. All right.
Shout out to
That's
Cliff,
great. And it comes in really cool
Jenkins.
colors.
It's a great yo-yo, Cliff.
There will probably never be a Weapon X Herdman V2 because Toilet Circle doesn't like Weapon X.
Well-
And that is his biggest flaw.
Bro,
He
Jake.
does not know,
If
man.
Jake's gonna make it, he's
not
gonna
know
make
it.
it. We won't. Jake won't know, or Phil won't know until Jake drops it. It won't matter. What were you saying? What are you with?
I said shout out Phil.
Shout out, Phil.
Shout
Shout out, Phil. Cow suck, dog. we know what's going on. So he was asking me if I had a sponsor. So is anybody looking for anything?
What y'all want?
Mini Covey.
Maybe
Get out.
Cubby.
What color you want?
I like it. I really like. I don't really know any other colorways. If there's anything kaleidoscope in that, you mean that journal?
Right.
There, I know there isn't, but
I'm
There's
just
not there.
Here's
custom.
custom.
Fox's custom. It's like that yellow, blue, and brown.
it's not
I'm
berries and
already,
green.
I'm already on
Hang on, I figured it out. I figured it out.
Yeah.
Ed dude, hit him up. He's looking for a mini copy. He wants a special color. You want Ed's customs, right?
Yeah.
What I don't even know what he has.
I don't. Well, it
Did he
doesn't.
get a
Jake
mini
still
copy?
got them.
Oh,
He'll
okay.
sell them to you though.
All right.
He'll sell you the rights to them.
Alright,
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Boxes.
What do y'all got?
Let's ride.
That's right.
that's right.
That's right. What do y'all got?
First yo-yo competition. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
There we
A
go.
couple people's first yo-yo competition.
Yeah, that was my first one.
I was expecting the nerves. What I didn't expect was right before on stage, my hands are sweaty. This
Yeah.
is
Clammy.
a problem.
Yeah.
So what were you spraying?
I saw you spray something.
Yeah, I didn't bring it with me.
Oh,
It's a trick that
no.
doesn't work for me now. It
Okay.
did work when I was a teenager. Gentry actually used it before he went to gloves.
Okay.
Arid X. It's a antiperspirant spray. You don't just spray it on your hands.
Oh, so like
So
Wow.
you will feel like your hands are wet, but the string will not act wet on your hands.
Sure.
So,
How was the
yeah, no, I tried it today and it used to work for me all the time, and my hands just the whole time. The string was catching on my hands the whole time. I was like, oh my god. Now my hands are just sticky and clammy. This is great.
The humidity has been a factor, that's
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. It was
Yep.
super humid.
Bro, the behind the bag aerial stuff you were doing was.
I didn't think I was gonna hit it.
I-
I haven't hit that trick since SCR 2014 on stage.
Wow.
Well, I won that contest.
Good job.
Bro.
Good.
I threw
When-
that in there like
You nailed it.
yesterday because I figured I had like 4 extra seconds, and I was like, let's just see if we can hit it.
Bro.
Let's just do it.
When you, I mean, I almost pissed myself when you hit it. I ain't gonna lie.
How do I hit the trick though and miss the button?
Well, first of all, that is the way of life.
Yeah, actually.
You're gonna, once you hit those milestone tricks, especially on stage, you're missing that vibe.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. But here's the thing: if the trick is like that, do they even negative click it?
Oh.
Because who cares if you miss the
Deets
vibe?
may not have.
Yeah. Shut up!
There was a moment like after finals, or there was only 1A. So after 1A pro today, like Deets met me in the lobby, and I was like, "Should we be seen talking to each other?" Just he's like, "You did really good." I was like, "I think you should stop."
Quit talking.
I appreciate. Tell me more.
Later.
No, your 1A was incredible. Wow, I was blown away the whole time.
Yeah, it was really good.
I missed Grant.
Grant was good.
I
Grant
shut
was
the
really
table
good.
down. Tyler texted me and said Grant was up next. I shut the table down as quick as I could. I got there, it was the end of his routine.
Yeah, no, he killed it.
So-
He killed it.
And you look so happy, dude.
Yeah, he really did. He was really happy to just like show up. Like he was just showing us the routine beforehand. It was like,
Shout out to Grant and his sweet mother and his sweet little brother. That family seems awesome. We're thankful that they are a part of G2 Nation, and we're thankful that we got to spend time with them,
Oh, yeah.
honestly. So
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to eat OG with us or not with the Italians,
oh,
but maybe they are. I don't
forgot about
know.
Olive Garden.
Did you invite me?
Maybe either.
I think, they're invited to everything. They know the address to the house. They could show up. So they could. I doubt that mother's gonna let him get in that situation.
Yeah.
But
There's a bunch of 40-year-old old men in the house.
yeah,
Hoping to
playing
come
with
over.
toys. Hey, we'll let you play with any yo-yo you need.
Okay, honey, what's that address?
There are 200 yo-yos in the house, guys.
There is, yeah.
At least.
Let's
How,
talk about
how
that.
many G2s do you think we have on site right now?
At least 200.
I mean,
Bare
I'm
minimum 200.
contributing 19 only. Right
that's
now.
fair.
I have, I think, 18 on me.
Well, I brought a 12er for me, but I also brought all these other G2s, but we're down.
Was there 96?
No,
Okay.
he sent me under 96. I counted, it was like,
Because it's 48 aside, right?
yeah.
It's 40.
Oh, 40 is
Okay,
high.
it's
Okay, it's
40.
40 aside.
You said 60 something.
I don't remember how
Yeah.
many, I counted them, but boy, here I go, I'm gonna try to count them again. Y'all talk about something real quick.
I mean, we did the math and we figured
Around
Amongst
60.
yourselves.
it's roughly $20,000 worth of yo-yos in this house right now.
We
That's
could
not
put a
something
down
to say.
payment.
Hey, we could-
I don't know, it's something to be proud of.
it's not,
Want to
it's
pay for my
not.
student loans real quick, guys?
Put a down payment on this Airbnb.
It's for sale.
Yeah, it is for sale. Yeah, we could just leave them here and just be like, hey, we want it.
We'll trade you yo-yos.
Yo-yos upstairs.
I think he sent me 60 yo-yos.
Cool.
So, and
You
then,
sold out 20 left.
Okay.
yeah, well, no, there was,
Less than
there's
that.
10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, maybe
19.
20.
There you go. Hey,
I was pretty dang close.
So,
I came here with 99.
I was operating on
After the
straight
blitz
vibes.
sale, I'm leaving with 100. So,
Dude, you've been a shark on trades, though. You've been a shark on what you wanted.
yeah.
I will say, you've been making it worth your while, that's
Well,
for
I
sure.
don't know if you noticed, people are like, I want that. It's like, let's talk.
yeah.
There's no, I'm
Yeah.
gonna shut everything down.
Yeah, I know I've got to experience some new yo-yos over the weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I got to try
Yeah, I mean,
everything.
For one, I got to play a toy. This is the toy pre-order weekend, of course.
Yes, it is.
We're not gonna get this out in time, but
Did you hear
shout
that?
out.
You hear that whip bind Blake did?
Oh,
The sound test?
Yeah, well, here,
There you go.
there you go.
Okay.
Hey, oh,
Oh,
yes, sir.
Jumped a little.
Jake, add one to the order. Big Mike wants one.
Yeah. I already put it in.
Guys,
there.
I have. Is it just because it's titanium? Serious question. Because I have a titanium yo-yo, and I was thinking about like a new hook for TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and so I was going to like do that to it, and it went like. Boop. I was like, that was so underwhelming. I see Jake do it with a pen, so I did it with a pen. It just sounded like I threw a pen at my yo-yo. I was like, what was that?
That's fair.
That one all
There was
resonates
a
better.
TI
too.
says
That one
they do
sounds
not
so good.
chime.
Hey, the
Just a
TI.
bunch-
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of noise. You're just listening.
yeah.
It's like, oh.
Well,
I did it with the Tai Chi, and
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
nothing. I got a mark on my Tai Chi from a metal pen.
you know that's
You gotta do the
crazy.
capital Sharpie first.
The TIS came out how long ago, right? How long ago did the TIS come out?
A year.
I wasn't there
Last
for
year.
Was it a year? The first customer of the day walked up and said, "Y'all have TIS?"
This is.
I was like, "What?"
Yeah, this is.
Now listen, that's the MGs talking.
Yeah,
okay?
next year, Jake, if you could send some tisses in the case, that'd
Yeah.
be great.
I got some tisses.
I think people
No,
would pay at least $100 for them.
The $400 yo-yo, right? What is a B grade test? Just one that's been like
I don't know, bro.
walk the dog on
Somebody
concrete?
like made it ring really loud.
We saw there
There were
was
some
two.
kids that were stressing me out when I would see them grab equipment. She's like, "What's this?" And he's like, "I'll grab it." I'm like,
Oh
I
yeah.
like if that was me, I'd be like, you're
I
like,
used to really care about marks on my yo-yos, and then I started playing 5A, and now it's just
Oh,
I send them in the chat, and like I've gotten it stuck on the power line, I've thrown it in the creek. It just ends up places. You just hear me say, "Oh no!" And then I'm like, "Oh yeah."
I can't
Flies off.
remember
Yes.
the specific video, but I remember it getting stuck. Was it stuck in a tree?
No, that was a power line.
Oh my
In the
god.
The
backyard.
look on your face was just like,
wow.
Yeah.
I like bring the camera over. I'm like, where is it?
That's,
Getting fried on the power line.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, as long
It
as you
survived.
get
I
it.
survived.
Yeah.
I cut it down.
I seen you pop rings back in place, so that must be that must be a something you've done before.
We don't talk about that with Druid.
No. Well, hey, I think that would be with any 5A.
Oh, I hope so.
Bro, think about if you tried to 5A this.
Yeah, those little tiny.
Lord,
I wouldn't
that
touch
might
that
say.
one.
I wouldn't touch that. Mm-mm.
It's a great yo-yo though. It's nothing against G2. It's all against.
No, it's all against.
That's right.
It's all against.
Dog shit hurts me.
Yeah,
God.
cows suck.
Like, who even likes cats?
I think Phil does.
Well, of course he does.
So
And he's entitled to his opinion, but it's wrong.
it's absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
That's fair. So Nico, you got up there and killed it.
I had a blast.
Your
I had a blast.
music,
I
you really put a lot of effort into it.
I spent a lot of time drilling. I'll tell you what, I'm excited not to drill that sequence for a while.
Yeah.
I didn't hit everything I wanted. I think I messed up a 1.5 hop and then didn't come back the way, so I messed with improv a little bit.
But you went past.
But I recovered it. I
Wow.
recovered.
First time competing, yo-yoing only 9 months.
Less.
Less than
I'm at
9 months.
6 or 6.5.
You missed a trick and recovered the first time you're on stage. That's a pretty big deal. And you won
Yeah.
And you
the
won.
division.
You're 1 for 1. Undefeated.
Maybe you don't stop.
I think I-
and you
There's a
go
lot of
to-
pressure going forward.
Yeah.
This is the best time.
Well, I got the first place for it on my
just
resume.
retire
you know?
since you're on
Yeah,
fire.
No,
you're
I-
on. You retire on
or-
top. Yeah.
No, this
Or
was
you don't and you go pro.
Yeah.
You go to pro.
Next gentry side.
You're right. I cannot in good conscience compete in sport again.
I mean,
I
you
love
just
that.
be a Hall of Famer.
That's a,
Someone today was really mad. Zach from St. Louis was
Okay.
really mad. Yoanator competed in sport today, and he's like, he's a professional, and I was like, You're right. I can't speak for him, but you're right. He's like he's a sponsor of this contest. He's a professional. I was like,
He is arguably.
but you know what?
There's
That's you know what he can do what he wants to do, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, I respect that you don't want to
Well-
to go in sport after that.
the Yoanator one.
His arguments
I
were
mean,
well thought out.
well, I mean, he supported the community by sponsoring the
He
event,
did.
and I
Which
mean,
was cool.
that is super cool. So
I saw a lot of people wearing Yonator gear.
Yeah.
Actually.
gear.
shout out, shout out,
He came out with a full tank.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what was fun though.
what was that?
Is I'm playing sport. I got one first place, all good. Then I stand next to Emmett and throw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
I get a hardcore reality check that
Yeah.
I know so well.
Let's talk about the G2 future with that. That's I mean he's crazy.
Emmett is
He's
crazy.
He's
good.
incredible.
Yes.
just smooth.
We still don't know where he's staying or who he's staying with.
He told him. He told you.
He told me, but
I had to tell.
I
was
forgot.
telling about Emmett earlier. There's a whole story with Emmett. Just like I messaged you on Instagram and then like started talking with Jake. I messaged him on TikTok when I first saw him on TikTok like 3 months ago. I messaged Jake and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna send this guy a yo-yo. You okay with that?" And he's like, "They're your yo-yos." I was like, "Okay." So I was like, "Emmett, I'm gonna get some G-squared yo-yos in your hand." I send him a loadout, and then I'm like, "Jake, you have to watch this guy. Like he's using the loadout in the video, and it got like 20,000 views. And you gotta like, you just have to watch it." And he's like, "Oh, he's going. Like, do you think we just send him yo-yos?" I was like, "I don't have any more to send him, but like if you want to send him yo-yos," and he sends him like a case. And
yeah.
Emmett's like, "I'm on board. I love this."
Yeah.
I'm like, boom! Let's go!
He showed me that loadout. Do you remember the loadout?
I do.
It was the Arkham, the one of three.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Are you-
one
are you
of three.
understand-
Y'all remember the
He's playing
Arkham?
chess. 3D chess.
You understand now
What?
why I wanted him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a one. Do you remember the one?
I had one loadout at the time, and then Jake just sent me the Snoz one, so I was like, I need another. I was like,
Yeah.
Matt, what do you need for this? Because I need to send this guy.
Nigel's boy has the other one, so I'm sure it's played and loved. and-
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure. I hope it is at least. Can I do anything for you? I am so sorry. I just wanted to know.
She's trying to get him to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got another team in G2 back there. The most important mascot member.
Amen.
Is G2 Mike's wifey?
Nico, those were your parents in the
G2
section?
Coulter.
Oh
So,
my gosh,
they were
met
like the
Nico's
G2
dad.
So it was,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
Nico's
what,
dad.
it was a family event. I had my parents
Absolutely.
there, my
Yeah.
wife, and my 2 kids. All watched me potentially walk up on stage and fail. Thankfully, I didn't, but that's what was on the line.
But now they're like, Dad. I mean,
they were like the face of the G2 section. They were-
Yeah.
We had a whole section there, and
Yeah.
they were just right there as
Yep.
the banner.
Yep.
It was really
They
cool.
had a blast.
And
Their
now they've
dad
seen
was
you win a
recording
contest.
Yeah.
So they're like,
Oh
we gotta
my
go to more.
Oh, dude, when
They're
they
gonna go to
school,
work talking about
Oh,
their
Yeah,
baby
they're
did.
gonna brag, dude.
Yeah, when they go to school, y'all won't believe what my dad did this weekend.
What my
Took
son.
the Yoanator down. Okay.
No, you don't
So-
understand.
Have you seen the jersey?
No, dude, I really like the Yoanator. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Have you seen his Cal State's routine?
No.
It's actually it's
No,
good.
but I liked his routine today.
Yeah,
I
no,
did like
he
his
puts a
routine.
lot of performance into it.
Yeah.
Which is something that like I'm a big advocate for.
Yeah.
Like, original yo-yo tricks and performance, because I can't. Main
You
reason is I can't do meta tech.
Yeah. I don't want to embarrass the dude, but like, and I don't mean this in any way, but like, his mom did all the merch for him.
That's crazy.
Like, it's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
That's
if I
crazy.
like with my family and just doing stuff with yo-yo, and that stuff they're never gonna forget. Just like your babies is never gonna forget.
For better or worse.
You think? That's
Oh
right.
yeah, well my dad won a yo-yo contest.
That's right.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's very nice.
That's like the one thing that I do regret about this is not bringing my kids.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
coming 2 years ago, we brought my babies. And yeah, of course, it's hectic. You got to take care of the kids. You got to take care of the wife. It adds difficulty or extras, extra lovely things that we do as parents.
Right.
But
Right.
you want them to experience this as well.
Yeah.
So I want
Well,
my kids to love it for sure.
So my wife was telling me my son, was up on stage slinging his yo-yos and having a blast and dropping them off the stage, and then
Take
climbing
notes,
down.
Coulter,
Like, I don't know
take
where we're
notes.
starting here, but he was having a ball.
It's awesome because you watch these competitions and you see that yo-yo is in good hands. Like the trick innovation
Oh my gosh.
is insane. Like then these people that are practicing nowadays, like they're doing the same thing that Yuki was doing back in the day, Escalar, all these big time competitors, Gentry, Augie. It's so beautiful to see. I love
I'm
it.
just glad it didn't
Especially
die.
the young
In
competitors.
20, it could have died. It could have just been people throwing yo-yos for YouTube videos or TikTok for the next 4 years.
Bro.
Luckily, it didn't die.
Me and you have been in the community long enough that we could tell you several times that it could have died.
Yeah.
So, but
But no yo-yo contest for like 2 years.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yes.
Like it really, like,
yes,
that was never a thing.
no, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that was something that worried me.
That's true. Now, if we could just get Worlds back to the Rosen Plaza. I'm just joking.
You can't see on the carpet. I
No.
could not yo-yo on that carpet.
I told when we were driving up here, I was telling her about the spot, and I said, the only thing I really remember is the carpet. Like, you just don't forget that
Because you
carpet.
can't remember throwing tricks on the carpet. You can't see.
Oh my
There
god.
was like strings
I don't know
of
how to
green
explain
and
it.
red and yellow and white and like different. Like it was like you were throwing over yo-yo strings everywhere.
Oh my
Just like sensory overload.
Yes.
Were you at Worlds 09?
No,
Oh my
I 12, 13, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worlds 09, they had a celebrity lookalike contest, and I got in the elevator lit up like a Christmas tree with Obama and Oprah.
Now you said you lit up like a Christmas tree. Are you sure? Oh no, a lookalike. Okay, good.
No, yeah.
I was like, I totally out of my mind for a second. I was like,
Or
this is sounding like a story. For
I
the
didn't see
ATC
Oprah
league.
because I would have been like, "Hey, you want to buy G2?" Let's tell
Do you know what a yo-yo?
Yeah, let's call Jake and say, let's have house is paid off. we're doing this together. Just kidding. Okay, so what else? What else? It's been crazy.
I mean, the first night we were running around, everyone was just excited to be there.
Yeah, so we went to the Founder.
Foundry was a lot of people, but it was a cool place.
It was a really
It was
cool
a
place.
super cool
I
place.
almost feel like it's somewhere that we would have really liked to go, like not for a yo-yo contest,
Yeah.
like just like as
Just
a date or like a night out.
That's
It was
right.
cool for the yo-yo contest portion, but like we were just trying to find a seat. We were
Yeah.
just trying to eat,
Yeah.
and then like
That's kind of, we were all on the same page on
Right.
that one.
We came back here and did DoorDash.
that's
Oh, yeah.
fair. We
Yeah.
we ended up getting a burger, but it took like 30 or 40 minutes, and then
See, y'all should have just came back here.
yeah, but we met Emmett though,
Okay,
and
see,
like so Emmett
that's
came
fair.
and sat with us, and we
Gosh,
talked
I
for a
didn't get to
while.
meet Emmett until today, so.
Yeah.
Boy, Emmett is a really good yo-yo.
Yeah,
He's a good
he's-
guy. though.
he's-
He's a
yeah,
nice
and
guy.
he's
Nice.
super chill.
See,
Yeah, he's
I gotta
super
spend
chill.
more time with him, but he did seem like he said he came
He's
up
funny.
to me and he said, "I want this rave." I said, "Let me take a check."
He
I'm not
said,
prepared.
what do I gotta do for this rave?
Yeah, that
text,
is what-
text your sponsor.
Yeah.
Ask him.
Yeah.
Say, I will bust out another 6 million views.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 million views on a video last week.
But
He's at
so
3 now.
I talked
He's
to
at
him
3 now.
today.
He's over 3 now.
Guys, I know you guys aren't TikTok people. I know that you have a TikTok of like 10,000 followers, but like there was a point in time because I saw him first on TikTok, and that's like how I reached out to him.
Yeah.
His videos were getting, and this is good. My videos don't get this, okay? So between like 10 and 35,000 views, like consistently, like very
That
popular.
For
But
yo-yo.
he has 2 videos that were at like 100 or 200,000 views. And I checked the other day and posted in the chat, and they're at 4 million and 6 million overnight.
Wow.
He went viral overnight on 2 of those videos, not the Instagram one, because that was at 2.2, 2.3 or whatever.
Wow.
6 million on TikTok. It was like 200,000, 300,000. I asked him today, I was like, God, like, how, not just how do you do it, but like, how are you handling this? Like,
Right.
the notifications on your phone. He's like, I just like ignore it now. Like, I know how the human brain works, and like, I just like
That's
post it, people love it, and like, that's it. I'm like, you gotta have your phone on silent or something, because
The
that's nuts.
notifications are
That's
turned
interesting.
off.
when I was on the way here before I left, I was telling someone at work that I was going to a yo-yo competition, and I sent them the video of Mir Kim last year at Worlds, and he said, "Oh, I've seen that." I was like, "What do you mean you've seen that?" He was like, "No, on TikTok, I've seen that before."
Yeah, TikTok's really good. I think a growth tool.
I mean, what's Wes's name? What's Wes's last name?
Wait,
Wes Way.
this way.
He walked up to the booth. He was very, very, very nice. I had never met him before.
I met him last year at UYYC.
Mm.
Nothing ever happened. We're all just
Yeah. Welcome back.
commercial break.
Commercial break.
So Coffin bought a freaking council. Did you
Yeah,
see that?
the Frieza Council, yeah.
Yeah.
That was sick.
That was pretty dope.
There will be
Yes.
footage of him throwing that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Coffin's a
Discord
freaking legend.
Animal.
Dude's been around, what, 30 years at this point? I mean, for real.
I'm convinced he doesn't age.
He doesn't. I actually agree with you. He does not age at all. Have you seen his work on yo-yos? Seen him
Yes.
painting yo-yos. They're beautiful. Beautiful. What's that about?
Didn't we? Was there somebody there from G2 named Emmett today?
Yeah.
Did we get him?
We talked about it.
And we talked about
Was it recording for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Emmett.
Shout out Emmett.
Shout
We
out
talked a lot
Emmett.
about him.
It's cool, dude.
The footage might have made it in, but we don't quite.
We're not sure.
But we talked a lot about how good you were.
Another person I wanted to thank was my wife for holding the table down,
Shout out to Mary.
counting money, getting us into that parking hellhole last night.
Oh my
She
God.
faced down a kingpin in a
Sure
Hummer.
did.
Kingpin
There
and
was a
Hummer.
kingpin in a Hummer coming at us.
Yeah.
And she's like, no,
She
that's
stood her
my
ground.
spot.
Hey, she sure did, and we got in that spot. So, and she has parallel parked 3 times in a row. 1000% bad bitch. Watch her go.
All right.
So, thank you, Mayor.
Tyler Mullins, everyone.
Yeah. Mother of my children, I'm very thankful. Thank you. Yo-yo contest.
Yeah, yo-yo contest. I'm thinking about. So this is the first yo-yo contest I've ever been to.
Right.
And I was, if someone's never been to a yo-yo contest like me, why would they want to be there? Is it the contest itself? Is it the ranking and the competing? Or what makes a yo-yo contest a yo-yo contest?
Well,
That's the question I want to ask.
When I was younger, I felt like I loved vendors. I loved going to the vendors table. I've always felt like that was a huge part of the experience, getting to hang out with the dudes selling the stuff. So, and getting to meet people that maybe you followed online and stuff, I remember the first time I met Andre. I mean, that dude's been slinging yo-yos since, Jesus died for our sins. So he was there, but he was throwing dark magic. So praise the Lord. So yeah, that's something I always enjoyed was the vendor table. I think we held that down today.
I think that was a great time.
That was awesome. I really do think we met some new people, some great people. What do you think?
Well, my favorite part was probably Connor bragging about my strings to everybody who knows.
Bro,
He makes some banger strings.
This dude was giving away.
Go ahead
And I know
Go ahead
bangers.
and plug the name.
Yeah, this guy right here. I mean, shout out the competition, by the way, the guy putting it all together. I mean, just from the experiments we've had so far, like everyone's string has gotten significantly better. Like both of their strings have improved, and I didn't think they would, but they did. So I've just been running that all day.
No faith.
There's no bar.
Well, I mean, they were already like perfect, and I was like, yeah, you can't really make this that much better. And then they was like, I just did this little tweak, and it's just like completely changed it.
All the faith.
I'm gonna say,
It's a lot of faith.
I'm gonna say a cool part of the competition for me when we got there was a case full of yo-yos. Towards the end of the day, we're walking up the steps, and I looked back down, and there's I counted 6 people throwing G2s.
Yeah,
It all came out of that case today. So I think y'all put some G2s in a lot of new people's hands.
Yeah, we got some new people on
We did.
Discord.
Made the difference.
Yeah, it was really cool to. A couple times I'd walk off the big mic. I look back, Tyler's talking to someone, she knew what it was. She was like, she knew what was going on.
Good yo-yo stuff.
It was crazy. She's like, no, that's an Ascension. That's a full titanium. You can absolutely try.
Don't forget to walk the dog with it.
No,
It sparks.
Nothing like that happened at all.
Yeah. There were some pretty good dings though in the vendor.
Oh,
area.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
hear
Not
it.
from
Just hear
here.
it.
We heard some good ones. I thought that somebody walked off with an Ascension and it was
Yeah.
just Thomas thinking about buying it. Oh yeah, shout out, or not go was Grant. Shout out Grant getting his first titanium.
Yeah, he did. He did.
TI Ascension.
Meeting Grant was.
He came up,
Dude,
He got a lot of good
Grant.
pros.
Grant is bomb. Grant is
Yeah,
bomb.
no, absolutely. He's
So-
awesome.
We're very thankful that he's part of our community.
Yeah.
So. Anything else?
I think when I was like Grant's age, I was competing a little bit, and for me, it was rewarding because it was like that's what I worked towards. I put in all this work to yo-yo, and like people were impressed. But then actually getting up there on stage and like doing some tricks and then getting a little medal, I don't know. It was very rewarding for all that work that I put in. Now though, older, I don't care about that as much. It's more about just hanging out with people.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I only smelled a couple people today.
All you have to do is bring the Airdex.
But I'm saying that as a compliment, like for real, because you know some of those contests that are outside, oh my God, you can't help it, brother. You're out there, ass.
Bring your shout out Airdex.
Bring your Yoda.
Sponsor.
Old
Just
Spice.
Did we go over Mike's favorite part of the?
Yeah, what was your favorite part, brother?
I got to meet everyone. I've never met anyone in here except for my wife and baby. Just putting a face and a voice to the names that come across my Discord screen at work. That's really cool. Yeah, a lot of good guys.
You got off the stage.
A few good yo-yos. Not all good. Very good beginner yo-yo.
This
Okay.
one's
Excellent.
very good.
This is a very solid yo-yo. It's
Yes.
almost.
I won't even. As long as we're putting this one right here above that one, we're good. We're good.
Have we gone over yours? What of it?
Favorite
Your
part.
favorite part of the?
You drove a long way for not competing.
Yesterday, Matt Mullins put my Area 51 into the ground.
It was the first throw too. It was the first throw. He was like, "Oh, this is real nice."
Yeah. He's like, this is nice, and then
Yeah.
threw it right to the floor.
You know how
Whoa.
many of those there are in existence?
The
There's
dink
three.
ones?
Three.
My bad,
And
brother.
then
How many have been
What?
smacked on the floor?
It was
Matthew
odd because
Mullins.
you asked
Right.
me, you said, have you played the Proto 2? I said, no. Like, I wouldn't, like I said, do you have it for me to play? You were like, do you want to play it? Sure. I didn't mean to do that.
I think that part was my.
Oh,
favorite
sorry, I
part.
was using this for off string. I thought this was off string.
Hey, man. My bad, bro. I'm my
No,
bad.
you're good. No, the biggest thing is just meeting people that I've been talking to for a year and a half on Discord.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely been awesome.
I wish Molly
Like
could have.
everyone here is a total stranger, but we're not really.
But not
strangers.
Yeah, but we've all talked to each other for hours. I think that was my favorite part though, as well as just sitting right here in the living room, just trying everything, and all of us like going super in depth on like every single different yo-yo and
Yeah.
everything that's like that we like, what we don't like, and just being able to discuss. Like it's like live Discord, just no gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just no gifts.
No
Hey,
gifts.
no Alex Wiggs, no Cliff.
yeah.
We miss
No
you guys.
dash.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Gabs isn't here.
Next
so
year,
there.
guys. Next
Yeah,
year.
there.
There, yeah. Start arguing
So-
with you.
Which we wish all of y'all could have been here.
Next
Phil, I mean,
Yes, sir.
yeah, it's a maybe on the invite, but
No, Phil.
JK, we love you.
we love you, Phil.
Yeah.
It's all love.
Let's end with a shot of all the, just all on the table.
Alright, that's
Just
great.
lay it on.
So at the end, which is I guess is now,
Yeah.
goodbye, farewell.
Goodbye for one.
We bid you welcome or goodbye.
Adieu.
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 Adieu. Bid you adieu.
This is you were-
Peace, love, and chicken grease, mother truckers.
That's right.
Peace,
Thanks
love,
for
and gospel
coming.
peace.
Thanks for hanging out. I love all of y'all. It's like a family reunion. I'm thankful that we all get together. Hopefully we continue this tradition. Once a
Yeah,
year
that's
we all
nice.
get together. I'm thankful. My wife's thankful. I hope my kids are enjoying grandma's house. I'm sure they are. And I love y'all. I'm thankful.
Love you too, man.
Anything else, anybody?
We love you.
Shout
too.
out Jacob behind the camera.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out
Jacob, who should have been on this the whole time, but
Yeah, he's monitoring.
he's monitoring. Even though he missed 35 minutes to shoot. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright. Peace, love. love chicken grease. Let's ride. See y'all soon. Perfect.
That was awesome.
What's-
That was
The
great.
second you found out it wasn't recording, you gave me a death stare. Like,
Oh my God.
how much did we miss?